Hello, Joe here. This week in our Build It Live session, where I build an agent in 15 minutes or less, and then we do Q&A for 15 minutes, we gave Autohive agents persistent memory across conversations. Now, obviously, ChatGPT does this, but ChatGPT's memory is global, which means in a circumstance where you might want one agent to remember an aspect of a conversation, but you don't need that agent to also be aware of memories from other conversations with other agents. So by default, you can scope the memory to the agent. So you have specific memory files for each agent. Now you could also build a master rememberer agent that has access to the memory files for each of your agents, and then it will know more about you than each of those individual agents, and there was definitely a use case where you might want that. But we used our prompt engineering agent prompt writer to grab a snippet of system instructions that we can then apply to every single agent in Autohive that we have. And this snippet of instructions instructs our agents to use a template of a memory file and use judgment to decide when things that are shared in the conversation should be saved in that memory file. We didn't go as far as setting up decay or removal of memories, but it's perfectly possible. The template includes a piece of data that says when was this memory or fact last referenced in a conversation, and you could set up a process whereby if it hasn't been referenced for 6 months, you could remove it from the file, for example, so the memory is always still up to date. One thing I find frustrating about ChatGPT is, and it's perhaps because I don't use it as often as I should or I could, because I use Autohive all the time now, but ChatGPT has out-of-date memories about me. It thinks that I still live somewhere that I moved house from 3 months ago, and so its memories aren't that useful to me. So I would want some kind of decay to be built in. And you can do that in Autohive. So have a go at giving your agents memory and see how much more powerful they become.